Hi everyone, and congratulations on starting your Arbonne business. If you're watching this and you're probably a brand new consultant, so you've probably literally just registered and got your ID number with Arbonne, and if you're anything like I was, you're probably now completely and utterly overwhelmed with the enormity of information that's out there, and also with the amount of people that you want to share this with. That was a key thing for me. My brain was whirring constantly from the minute I heard about Arbonne. So this video is designed to help you navigate through your first month in Arbonne. So it's really crucial that you're watching this within your first 24 hours of getting your ID, just so we can calm down some of that mind chatter that will definitely be going on. I call it Arbonnitis. So my name's Charlotte Whittle, and I'm a regional vice president with Arbonne. And if you're watching this video, that means that you are probably somewhere within my organisation. My background is in child protection, and I was working on a frontline child protection team when I was introduced to Arbonne. So I was being paid for 37 hours a week. I was doing about 60 hours a week. And I had two very young children. So my children, Louis and Phoebe, are now 5 and 4, but at the time they were 3 and 1. So my life was crazy. I was also supporting my husband, Carl, with his business. Life was just manic, and what I needed when I understood Arbonne and knew that I wanted to get going with it, what I needed was a really simple system to follow. So that's exactly what I did. I plugged into the system and I fit this business into the nooks and crannies of my life. And so that's what I'm going to encourage you to do. Be coachable. Plug in and follow the system for success. You might think you can wing it and do this your own way. Well, what I'm here to tell you is I don't really know whether or not that'll work. What I know is that following this system for success will absolutely mean that you will be on your way to achieving the things that you want with your Arbonne business. So I'm now 3 years into my journey, and I've been able to retire from social work. So I no longer work those horrendously long hours, put my children in nursery, stress about not having enough money left at the end of the month. Like, none of that stuff happens anymore. My life is wonderful, and I know that sounds cheesy and a bit of a cliche, but it's actually true. I get to help other people to build businesses like this and to choose healthier products and that are better for them and their families. And basically that is the crux of it. You do not need to overcomplicate this and what this is. So when you start a business with Arbonne, what you need to understand is this. You're probably employed, or you probably have been employed, or you're self-employed, so you've got your own business. Either way, you're probably trading time for money. So you work an hour and you get paid an hour. With Arbonne, it's very different. So you need to put your entrepreneurial hat on, and you might have to do that alongside the other things you've got going on. But basically what you're going to start to do is learn some new skills within your own time. So remember, this is network marketing, not net rest marketing. So you're going to get out of this what you put into it. So you're going to learn some new skills, and you're going to start to share this business opportunity and these products with people in your network. And we're going to help you and coach you to make sure that you're doing that in the most effective way possible. So the first thing, make sure you've been added to our Whittle Region Facebook page. In the files section there, you will find the new consultant starter pack. So you want to get your hands on that, get it printed off, get your hands on it, and you can start to work through that over your first week in Arbonne whilst you're waiting for your 7-day cooling off period to be over if you're UK based. And you can kind of start to put together some things that I believe are fundamental foundations of your Arbonne business. So you're going to start to put together something that we call our why. So the reason why we're doing this. The reality is you're doing something out of the norm when you start a business with Arbonne. You're turning left when everybody else is turning right. People out there are concerned about redundancies. They're so used to working in these jobs from 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, and you probably still are doing that. But what you're also going to do is learn some new skills to create some financial stability and freedom. And it might start off as a plan B that could become a plan A. So you need a really good reason why you're doing it, because you are going to have to be out your comfort zone a little bit. I certainly was. My background was not health and well-being, and my background was not as a business owner. I was a social worker. So I had to learn some new skills, and I needed my why to be so solid, and it was. My children and my family are absolutely the reason why I was committed to building this. And when your why is as big as mine was, there was no way I was ever giving up on this, ever. Even when I got it wrong, and you'll get it wrong. People will say no to you. People might say yeah and then quit on you. People will tell you you're bonkers. Don't worry about any of that. You just keep going. I was thinking about Richard Branson and Mark Zuckerberg when he came up with Facebook. You know, he invited 5 people around to his dorm room and 2 didn't come. Are you kidding me? But not everybody's going to understand what it is that you're doing. But as long as you're really clear on why you're doing it, you're going to learn all the skills to become a professional, and it will all be fine, I promise you. So when we get started in Arbonne, one of the key things that we want to be doing is becoming a consumer of the products ourselves. So we've got over 650 products. You're already using products like this every single day. Shampoo, conditioner, shower gel, face wash, makeup, nutrition. You're already using stuff like this anyway. So what you want to make sure you're doing is being smart. So redirecting that spend from the high street through your own online Arbonne shop and using our products. That way you can then, with integrity, recommend these products to other people. That for me was key. I needed to use these products to like them and to love them, to be able to share them with other people. So make sure you're absolutely packing your bathroom cabinets and everything with Arbonne. If Arbonne makes it, you want to be using it. Absolutely. You don't want people coming round, you're telling them you're doing Arbonne and you've got a load of Mac in your cupboard. That's not what you want to be doing, because people will kind of think, well, it can't be that good then if you're not using it. So you won't have that integrity. So that's the first thing. The next thing is some products to share with people. So for you were probably introduced to this business by somebody who gave you some products to take away and try for a few days. So you could understand the quality of them. You could fall in love with the products. And that's what we want. We want people to be doing that. For you to also leverage your time, you need to have product to give to people. So I tend to build my business on a one-to-one approach. So I'll meet somebody for a coffee, I'll share information with them about the business, then I'll give them products to take home for a few days and try. I then can go about my life. When I was working, that was going back to work and finishing my day's work. And I would leave those products with people for 2 to 3 days. And while they were using them, I'd ask them to think about whether or not they wanted to build a business to turn their expense that was going out of their house every month anyway into an income. And I would teach them how to do that. So those products were working for me while I was going on with my life. Now, I was incredibly busy. I didn't have loads of time at all spare. So I wanted enough product to be able to share with enough people and it all be working for me while I was doing all the other things I needed to do. This is where Arbonne's genius, right? So they've put together success packs, 50% off product bundles for you as a new consultant in your first 2 months to start to build tools to build your business. So your sponsor's going to help you to access the success pack document. And on that success pack document, you can go through all of the products that we've got and look at the ones that you want to be getting out there to people and building your business with. Think about your budget and think about how you want to go about doing that. And I would say this, the reality is when we're starting a business for £56, because that's all it is to get an Arbonne ID, that's something that's very easy to get into. And it's also something that's very easy to get out of. So the minute the going gets a bit tough, you just think, well, it was only 56 quid. I'll just not do it. For me, I invested in product. So I knew I'd put money into this business and I was going to work to earn it back. Absolutely was going to learn the skills that it took. I was in and I was committed to this process. So if you're committed to making this work, you want this to scare you a little bit. You want this to be like, I need to earn this back. Because that will absolutely give you the emphasis to get out there and build this. So it needs to feel a little bit uncomfortable. Your sponsor will guide you and help you to get the absolute best deal for whatever your budget is to build this business. But we can't, if we were opening a coffee shop, we wouldn't open the coffee shop and then say, I'll wait and see if anybody comes before I get coffee in. This is like that. You can't wait to see. You need to build your business, get your tools, and then get out there and get sharing them. That's the way to do this. So the next thing that I want to talk to you about is getting launched. Launching your business in your first month is absolutely crucial to making this a success. So your sponsor, and possibly even me, are going to come to your house and help you to share this with people within your network. Now, what we teach in our team is a 1, 2, 3 approach to your first month. So number one, we're going to have a dream team. Who do you want on your board of directors? Who do you want building this business with you? Who do you know that's smart, savvy, open-minded, and looking for an opportunity to create financial security? Get them around the kitchen table. Have a dream team event and let your sponsor paint the vision for what this is to all of those people that you believe this opportunity would be great for. Let them help you build your board of directors and create your team that you're going to go forward together learning how to do this. Get that done first, within your first 7 days. It doesn't need to be a big deal. Round the kitchen table, cup of tea, let your sponsor come and share it. The next thing you want to do is definitely 2 launches where we're going to share products as well as the business. So this might be in an evening, it might be in a morning. We're going to talk through a little bit about Arbonne, the company, the business opportunity that's available, because everybody needs to hear this business opportunity. It's not for you to decide whether this is for them or not. But equally, there are going to be some people there that just want to support you. They want to buy products from you and they want to support you in your business. So your sponsor is going to help you to share information about the business and the products with those people. And then the third thing that we're going to do is some one-to-ones. So that's the way I built my business. I go out and I share on a one-to-one basis products and the business opportunity. So let's book 3 one-to-ones. Let's do one that your sponsor will do for you while you're sat there with a friend, a colleague, whoever. Let's do one that you do together. And then let's do a third one that you do yourself. Your sponsor's going to be with you. They're going to be watching. They're going to be able to input if needs be, and they're going to give you some feedback. But that's how you're going to learn very quickly how to talk about Arbonne. That's what you're going to do. This is about watching, learning, and then duplicating. And it's really simple. It's also really going to help you get a very good understanding within your network of people of what it is you're doing and why you're doing it. Now, I just want to give you a little heads up here. Not everybody's going to understand this. And not everybody's going to want to do it with you. Some people are going to say no to you. And some people aren't going to be as supportive as you hope that they would be. But that's all right. You just have to know that that's going to happen and just be all right with it. If you signed up to run a marathon and you talked to 10 of your friends about it, not every single one of them would go, yeah, I want to come and do it with you. And some people would say, you're bonkers. The reality is this is about you and what you want to create for your life and your family. So don't be swayed off course by people that may or may not support you in this. It's fine. And we're going to coach you and support you and help you to understand why that happens and how we can carry on regardless. The only way that you'll ever fail at this business is if you quit. That's the only way you'll fail. As long as you commit to being in and all in for 5 years to learn whatever it takes, the statistics are that 95% of people that start a network marketing business that stick at it consistently for 10 years will reach the top of that company. 95%. I don't know anywhere else where the odds are that good to create success with something. You've just got to commit to going all in, to being consistent with learning new skills and getting out there and sharing this business opportunity and the products. And you're going to be great. We are such a supportive community of people that absolutely are invested in helping you do well. When one of us succeeds, we all succeed. And certainly within my region, what I want to do is reach out to everybody to get to know you, why you're doing this, and to help you achieve what you want with this business. The key to this is absolutely plugging in to the trainings that we've got going on. So we have region training every month. It's the first Thursday of every single month. From 7 till 8 p.m, we have a Discover Arbonne. You can bring guests and they can hear about this business. And you too can hear about how to talk about Arbonne and do a bit more learning. And then from 8 till 9:30, we have our region training and recognition, where you're going to learn new skills. Because the reality is, to do something new, you are going to have to learn some new skills. So what better way than being plugged in with other people that are doing this and are growing a business exactly the same way as you're doing? So that's region training. Get that in your diary. It's 12 a year. That's it. And for me, to learn how to earn a 6-figure income, I'm happy to go to some free training once a month and learn those skills. So the next thing is Monday night conference calls. You want to be ringing in at 9:30. Your sponsor will make sure you've got the phone number, save it in your phone, ring in at 9:30 and listen to 30 minutes of training in your pajamas, and set you up for the week. I mean, where else do you get world-class training from entrepreneurs that have created huge businesses with Arbonne? They're going to train you in your pajamas. Amazing. And then the final one is the third Sunday of the month. We have an area Zoom. So on your computer, pretty much watching a video like this, there's going to be some live training from the leaders within the Whittle region. Leaders within this organisation are going to help you and train you. And once you get more confident with this, you're going to be able to do the same for other people. So that's awesome. Plugging in to any training that's available, for me, was my key to success. So try and go to a couple of Discover Arbonnes a month. Have a look on our UK Nation Dates page, www.uknationdates.com. The password's ICAN. Have a look on there for where Discover Arbonnes near you are, and just get them in your diary and get into a habit of going to those. Go to the trainings, plug into the conference calls, and you will be well on your way to understanding this business quite quickly and how this business works. The beauty of this is we get to earn whilst we learn. It's not like when I went to university and I had to study for 4 years before I could earn a penny. This is not like that. You're earning as you're learning, but you've got to just be willing to do what you said you were going to do. Because there'll be times when you've been at work all day and you think, oh, can't be bothered. But that's not how this is going to work. This is going to work by plugging in and just committing to doing what you said you were going to do. So that really, for me, is it for your first month. Be really coachable, get your launches booked, get some products to be sharing with people, and just get out there, follow that 1, 2, 3 system to get set up in your month right, learning those skills. And I can't wait to meet all of you, to hear about why it is you're doing Arbonne, why you've come to this, and I can't wait to kind of watch you grow and thrive within this business. I will talk to you all soon. Have an amazing first month in Arbonne.